requests. At one point, you talked to Dorothy in the clothing shop downtown next to Bill's, the furniture shop. And Dorothy gives you a hint about Kaching having paints. You go and talk to Kaching, and Kaching tells you about painting and drawing, and they need artists. And basically, you're told that you need a drawing board. And so I purchased a drawing board, and then I placed it in the street next to her up here. And then I did a little drawing, and she told me that I needed to go to a crafting station and make the clothing. And then it highlighted the little coloring store up the street from her. And I went there and I tried that, and that didn't seem to work for me. I think I know now what happened, but I was told that you need to go to your house and place the easel. Now, the thing about the drawing board is when it's in your inventory, you can click on it and hold it and place it wherever you are, so you can draw anything in the world anywhere. Or you can go to your home, which is what I did after the first time didn't work. You go to your home, you go into building mode, you place the easel, and this is where we're at now. I did one painting after I got it here, but what you're going to need to do, don't do what I did. You go into it and you're going to select a new drawing or a new coloring or modified drawing if you have one. As you see, I did a kitty. This black one is a hat, which was, I'll show you in a second. The kitty is a new coloring. You can pick any of these templates, which you can color in, or you can do a new drawing, which is basically a blank canvas that you can color in. Artwork can be displayed in photo frames. I didn't see that, and I did not see it didn't click with me that these boards, you have to change the precision to what you want, which is another story entirely. I guess it changes like how precise your drawing can be instead of just a big block, which is kind of what I got with these. It was just a big blocky pixelated mess. Or you can turn it a little finer and get something like this, where I could do smaller little blobs. Still pixelated, not quite perfect. But what you really want is you need to choose like a t-shirt, tank top, mini skirt, shorts, bucket hat, a piece of clothing for yourself. Something that you want to make into a piece of clothing. I figured it out, took a bucket hat, and that's what this is. I'd made a basic black bucket hat. And then make sure that when you are working on it, when you're finished, hit this save button up here. There's a drop down menu in the center top that's going to allow you to choose the areas of the garment that you're working on. And once you're done with that, done all the portions that you want to have customized, then you save it. And then you need to come to your crafting station. And at your crafting station, you're going to see a new button over here, a shirt with a pair of scissors. Click on that, and it's going to ask you to pick the garment that you want to start sewing on. Now, say, for instance, I choose t-shirt. I don't have a suitable artwork because I did not do a t-shirt. If I choose the bucket hat, which is what I chose on the drawing easel, there is the artwork that I saved. And then you need to tap that button to sew the selected canvas into a garment, and it's going to take one of these tickets. Now, she gives you those 5 tickets once you've placed the easel and started drawing. So this is going to take you a couple of times back and forth from your house, back to her, back to your house to make it, and then back to her. Now you need to go back to Dorothy to confirm. And Dorothy is going to probably be jealous because now you have a personalized piece of work. We're going to check with Kaching first because she's closer, for one. And I was told that she might refund me for spending my own gold on the first drawing board. So let's check that first. I go to Kaching. No, I don't see any other options besides chat and general store. When I open the general store and you scroll down, you can see the photo frames where you can put other artwork that you have drawn, or you see your drawing board, which is 2,000 gold. So let's take this to Dorothy. Now that it has advanced the quest, saying I can go to Dorothy now. Before, I hadn't selected a garment type. I had just drawn on a canvas, which was one of my issues. The other one was I had placed it in the street, and I didn't really know what I was doing. So here we have Brushstroke Whimsy. The drawing boards are already on sale, and you printed your artwork on clothes. That's fantastic. Looks even better than when I tested them. Maybe you have more talent for fashion design than I do. But what's truly exciting isn't perfect clothes. It's seeing everyone express their unique style and wear exactly what they love. Even if it's just applying clip arts to clothes, it's still the beginning of personal expression. Coco, thank you for sharing this wonderful news. Jean Morin would be thrilled to know everyone now has a chance to express their design ideas. I think I know what I'll write in my next letter to him. Okay, so that finishes that quest. And that is how you do that. Now, if you're interested, the little shop that Kaching sends you up to is just up the street from Kaching's. See, she's right down there. And you're going to come up the stairs. And on the left, it's going to be pretty obvious. There's a crafting station. And your quest is going to be telling you to go here. And you're going to need to go to sew. Now, I couldn't figure it out. Maybe you could get this crafting station to work for you without having to place your easel in your home in crafting mode. But that is what I had to do in order to fix the bug in mine. So if the quest works for you, great. If not, this worked to fix the bug. Again, wrap up. You start the quest by talking to Dorothy in the clothing store. Dorothy sends you to Kaching. Kaching tells you about drawing boards. I bought one and did some drawing. Came back up here, couldn't do anything with it. Ended up by going back to my house, placing it in build mode. And then, once I had placed the easel in build mode, then I went to my craft station and nothing happened. But the quest had advanced and told me to talk to Kaching. And so I had to come back here. But the trick was, apparently, you have to go to your drawing board and use one of the pieces of clothing and draw your design like I did on the bucket hat. So you could use a t-shirt or whatever. It doesn't have to be the hat. Use a article of clothing, draw whatever design you want. There are stamps, there's clip art, there's different things you can do with the clothing. And then you'll need to come back and talk to Kaching, and then she'll send you directly to Dorothy. And that's it. Now, if this crafting station works for you and you don't have that bug where you had to place it in your house, then great. All the more luck for you. I'm happy to help if you have this bug and this worked for you. Just let me know in the comments below. Thanks. You keep being awesome and have a great day.